All right, it's 9 o'clock. If you will, I'll call the public hearing meeting to order. Ms. Dukes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
You got your breath?
Yes, sir. I took the stairs, I ran. House Bill 581 is a constitutional amendment that is aimed at creating a floating statewide homestead exemption that limits increases in taxable home values to their prior year's inflation rate. Lowndes County, to be clear, is not considering eliminating the current homestead exemption. In fact, at your direction the last 2 weeks, staff has worked hand in hand with the county school board to figure out how we could not only increase or create a new exemption for seniors, but also increase the exemption for everyone who has a homestead exemption. The General Assembly has recognized challenges in the bill by introducing new legislation this season that addresses opting in and out to include a minimum parcel size, among other things. The statute again recognized the need to opt out with the ballot language that was put before our citizens. The current process with House Bill 581 could challenge uniformity by locking in a homestead value that is not accurate. Significant erosion of home rule by placing the pivot point of millage considerations in the hands of an unelected state commissioner could be an issue in the future. Lowndes County is sensitive to the impact taxes have on citizens. Currently, Lowndes County is operating at 2018 general fund expenditure levels, even with the significant inflation that we've experienced over the last few years. For Lowndes, a considerable shift could result in a millage increase to all other parcels. The Board of Commissioners has significantly rolled the county millage rate back over the last few years. This doesn't have a meaningful impact on the tax bill when not all governments and school systems also roll back. However, you all get the credit, and deservedly, for the increase in taxes, because those tax bills do go out under the county seal from the tax commissioner's office. Again, as I said earlier, Lowndes County, along with the county school system, is aggressively pursuing an additional senior exemption for those over 65, an additional exemption for those over 70, and this also includes conversations to double the current homestead exemption for everyone up to age 65. To clarify a comment that was made at an earlier hearing, if a floss was introduced to voters and passed, the consumption tax would be paid by everyone, but only be returned to property owners in the form of the rollback. That's different from SPLOST in that whenever you all create the SPLOST referendum list, you try to make sure that it's well-rounded and that everyone is paying that consumption tax would benefit in some way from those capital improvements. However, a FLOST is something that again would be paid by everyone, but only benefit those that are paying property taxes. Mr. Chairman, if you will, Ms. Stephanie Black, our Finance Director, has created a PowerPoint presentation that runs some scenarios and gives further explanation of the impact of House Bill 581 on Lowndes County.
Thank you, Ms. Dukes. Ms. Black?